Okay. Hopefully this is going to work. Let's see what happens. My first live stream on my Unexpected Streams channel. See if any notifications go out, and we will see if anyone joins. If not, that's okay. I just realized I need to maybe post the link in the chat somewhere. So if I can find the link. Woo, Rat Madness! Hello! Well, at least I know now it is live. That's a good start. I'm just writing to Discord. I'm streaming in my new unexpected, can't spell. Oh, and Graham, hello. So, not many subs on this channel. That's okay. I'm going to start using this more often for just impromptu, non-regular streams. And while I work on projects that I can't kind of work out how I'm going to video them, or I just don't want to video what I'm working on because I'd spend more time videoing and editing than I would actually working on what I need to work on. So I'm going to start doing them live. I don't know how many I'm going to do a week. Could be a few while I work on stuff. And what I'm working on right now is, if I just switch over to here, I've got a breadboard with a Trinamic 5160 Bob on it, the stepper motor controller that I have connected to a Raspberry Pi. And just to get the wiring right, make sure it works. And then yesterday on a Discord stream, because I couldn't stream on this channel yet, I set up a PCB for it. This is a motor, what I'm calling it, like a motor shield. Hey Aaron, you're always awake. So this is a motor shield hat, I guess, for the Raspberry Pi that I can connect two of these bobs onto. And I've got screw terminals at the front and the 3D models aren't the right models, whatever. And I've got a barrel jack for 12 volts power coming in, and I think I settled on a 220 microfarad electrolytic cap and an LED to show 12 volts is working. And I want to make sure that this is going to work before I order it. So I did this in KiCad yesterday, so from scratch in KiCad. That was fun. It's KiCad. I'm going to do my best to properly transition over. So yeah, I did that yesterday. Here's the schematic. And so I had to build my first symbol and my first footprint for the bob, which is, it's just two sets of header pins, right? It's just these here, but I'd never made a symbol or a footprint in KiCad before, so I did that. That was fun. And yeah, now I'm going to, before I order the board, I want to get the second one of these soldered up and hooked up so I can confirm that the wiring, the pin choices I used, I had to use slightly different pin IO choices than what I've got breadboarded here, because I need to be able to run two of them. So yeah, I don't really want to order the boards. I don't care about the cost. I don't want to have to wait a week, get the boards, and find out they don't work. How much nicer does it look with dark mode? Yeah, KiCad, I hate using any apps in light mode. I don't mind the schematic being white. At least it's not that yellow color that they used to have. That was terrible. So yeah, like it's yeah. I'm finding it interesting, a difficult transition, but you know, you only live once. So I need to disconnect all this. I'm gonna have to rehook it up again. That's painful. I'm gonna have to wire up another stepper, but I need to solder this on, so I'm gonna switch over. Is my microscope on? Let's find out. Ooh, it is. Not that everyone needs to see me doing this under a microscope, but I've got no other camera here, so it's either under a microscope or it's nothing. So these are really wide. Oh, you can't even see under the microscope. Super wide boards. They're 14 pins across. They don't fit on a normal breadboard. And this is a six pin wide breadboard, and I still have to span it across. It's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm going to solder this up. Hopefully my microphone is still working from that distance. It's going to take me a long time to get used to KiCad. Like I'm apart from the muscle memory, like I keep hitting the wrong shortcut keys and stuff when I'm working in it. I'm just so fluent in Eagle, but Eagle is just runs like crap now on my Mac, so it's time to do the transition, I think. I don't know. Are you seeing drop frames in the stream freezing every 20 seconds? No drop frames here. Try restarting your browser. Refreshing the browser, maybe. This is the first time I'm streaming on this channel. I tried streaming yesterday and it wouldn't let me. It came up saying, hey, you have to wait 24 hours before you can do your first stream. Even though I set up the channel, I don't know how long ago. But, yeah, it's the same as I normally stream with, so it should be okay. Same latency, same resolution, same everything, I think. Okay, let's do this. So I need these done anyway. Like I need them, the headers soldered on, so they can plug into my board. I should have done both of these at the same time. I wasn't sure I was going to get it working. So the idea with these is I control them from the Raspberry Pi via SPI instead of via step and direction, which means I can take advantage of all of the features that these chips have in hardware. Acceleration, deceleration, velocity, max velocity, silent mode if I want, crash detection, all sorts of stuff. All that stuff's only available if I'm using SPI. So I bought 3 of these boards. I only need 2, but I figured buy 3, and 3 put me onto free shipping. I got them from Mauser, and the third one is a backup, just in case. Okay, cool. Cool or hot, I should say. They're fine. They're fine. I should give them a clean. Okay, so I now need to wire all this up again. It's going to be interesting to do with the camera in my face. Oh, my watch is going. Stop. Hello, cable tie. Lurking. You can lurk all you want. So these are going to be informal streams. These are not going to be pre-planned, pre-announced. I don't think they're going to be pre-announced. And I'm going to... So if you didn't catch it at the very start, I mentioned a lot of this stuff I wouldn't know how to video, or I don't want to video. I don't want to make it like spend time videoing things to then, have to edit them and polish up a video and release it on a topic. But I still want to show everyone what I'm working on and the progress, so it's much easier for me to stream it than just to make a video. But I don't want to flood my main channel with just random streams, so I'm going to do them all here. So I need to bring up the schematic, and I need to remember what my new wiring is. Happy out of lockdown day, cable tie, and any other Aussies watching. I should have actually posted on Twitter that I'm streaming, shouldn't I? Let me just quickly post that I'm streaming. For anyone that catches it there, I'm streaming on my new Unexpected Streams channel. I'm streaming AOI Hardware stuff on my channel. Hashtag maker, hashtag, I don't know, prototyping. Hey Frank. Okay, I just tweeted. Oh, hello. Hello, Kyle. No freezing for me. Okay, right. So it's just freezing for Aaron. Maybe because it's trying to tell Aaron he should be sleeping. Okay, so VCCIO. I've moved to GPO 27, which is, I'm not going to be able to, so it really sucks that the Pi's pins are not numbered. Yeah. So I have to count. One. This sucks. I'm going to take all these out. Okay. Let's go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. Did I say 21? No. Oh, it's pin 13. What am I doing? 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Okay. Pin 13 is VCCIO, and I'm going to have to bridge them. I'm going to need some more wires. Hey, Dave. How you doing? I better just bring my crazy tub of wires, which is the biggest assortment of mess I've ever seen. Ever seen. Do you want to see the schematic while I'm going? Rumor is acrylic mounted plates are bad for ESD. ESD doesn't exist, mate. Doesn't exist, see? Gotcha. Doesn't exist. I have nylon. So there's nylon standoffs between them. So there's no touching. And it's not like I'm sitting there rubbing the acrylic. But yep, that's okay. I've never had a problem with my pies. Would you rather see just the full screen of this while I work and not the schematic? Or do you want to see with the schematic? The problem is then you only see a small breadboard. Let me know which one you'd prefer. While I do this, I'm going to have to... I bet you I don't have the right length of anything. This is going to make an absolute mess. I wonder if I space them apart more. If I space them apart as much as they can go, it still won't be the right length. Okay. Cable tie wants with, Aaron wants without. What's if I do this? I'm going to regret this, but if I just make this bigger, so we can still see both, but I make that bigger. We need a deciding vote. Or Kyle just said he wants full screen. So that could be the deciding vote. Watching me try to get wires working, really, is not going to be that fun. Especially when they're going to look freaking terrible. This is just to prototype until my board comes. So let cable tie have his way. Really? That's going to set a bad precedence if we let Peter have his way. Okay, well, I don't mind. Now you can... it's not a hill you're going to die on. Okay, and that's got to go to here. That's VCCIO. Yeah, now you don't have to watch me fumble as I'm trying to find pins on here. Anyway, okay. Now, there's a few things that need to be connected. So, clock 16, and clock 16 is on pin 7. pin 7, 1, 3, 5, 7 goes to clock 16. And if those caught my stream on Discord yesterday, clock 16 is the way of driving the clocks for the stepper, not for the steppers, for the sync of the chips externally to make sure that the multiple boards are in sync with each other, which is something that I'm not looking at doing right now, but it's going to be wired up anyway. Oh, Mako's here, hello! Maybe share the snapshot of the schematic on Discord. Oh. Yeah, I can. It's not really... I don't even know if this is a workable schematic yet. Quick summary of what those boards are. I wasn't here at the start. So, let me just take a screenshot of the schematic. Here's the schematic. It's going into my live stream channel on Discord. So, these are called, these are Trinamic 5160 stepper drivers, but the actual boards are called a bob. And so they're not like a normal stepper driver, like this, that you would see on a 3D printer, like a G-code, a Gerbil board. Even though they pretty much use the same chips and stuff, these don't break out SPI. So these only have step and direction on them for control, where these ones also break out the SPI. So these are actually made by Trinamic. They're like they're not an eval board, like people use these on production boards, but they're the reference board. Like you can get the full schematic and BOM and files for them and everything else. It doesn't make sense for me to... So what I'm doing is I'm building just go back to here for a sec. I prototyped one of these boards running off the Pi, and then yesterday on a live stream on Discord, because I couldn't use this yet, I built this hat for the Pi that takes two bobs, because I need two axes for my optical inspection. I need an X and a Y with breakouts for the steppers, 12 volts in via DC jack. You can probably see it better on this. But I want to, because I've only prototyped one bob running at once, I want to get both of them wired up, make sure that they work properly before I order the PCB today. So that's what I'm working on right now. This will be the brains for my optical inspection build, whatever I'm calling it. Whatever it ends up being, whether it is usable or not, it's going to be a platform. It's a platform for me to develop on. Also, for those that haven't seen, because there'll be a few of you, I guess. Let's see if this works this time. Oh, it does. Okay. This is the gantry that I've designed for my optical inspection system for now, for a Rev 0.000001, right? So this, so what we've got is the XY gantry is this section here, and that is going to have the global shutter camera on it, right? PCB is down here, and I've got room on the side, so it can either sit over a conveyor, or I'll actually make a conveyor for PCBs to come through. This green box up here is going to be the autofocus camera. Whether I need autofocus or not doesn't matter, but I've got an autofocus camera. So the idea is a PCB comes in, autofocus camera moves the gantry out the way, and then works out when the board's in the center, stops the conveyor or whatever it needs to do, takes a photo of the board, works out where it is in world space, like in physical space, and then tells the global shutter camera to go and take individual photos of each board. So it knows what board is coming in based on, I tell it like what's coming in, right? In the future, there could be some type of barcode or QR code or something I put on a panel that the camera can, the main camera, the green one, can detect. So a board comes in, it can detect that it's a panel of tiny picos, and then it can load up the corresponding file that it needs for that, where it knows where all the parts are and stuff. And then it works out where all the boards are, individual boards on the panel, and then the global shutter camera goes and takes all the photos. And then it shoots the board out, and the next board comes in. that's the platform I'm building as a testing platform. Will it work? I don't know. Will it be useful? I don't know. Will it be fast? I don't know. Because I have to write the software and build the hardware. It's my first mechanical design I've ever done. This is my first time really playing with stepper motors. This is my first time using OpenCV. So there's a lot of first times. Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, look, hopefully it'll be slick. I've got like the early software working, which I did on a stream a little while ago, where I've got it detecting the board and then working out where the panels are, or where the board on the panels are, and then goes through and detects all the parts and does a comparison and stuff. But I was using a one image for that, and it's not high res enough. That's why I need to get close with the global shutter camera. Okay, so that is my clock. Now I need my KiCad back. Okay, the next thing that is being shared is all the SPI stuff. So, clock is 23. Okay, so that was 13, 15, 17. Okay, so I know it's 19, 21. What is it? 19, 21, and 23. I know those 3 pins is what I need. Oh, 13, 15, 17. So that's clock, SDI, and SDO. Okay. No, I don't have this channel connected to my logo. Sorry, Mako. You're not going to be able to control the logo today from this. I apologize. I thought about doing it, but then I thought, you know what? I just want to stream. I don't have a long time to stream today. I've got to get to the post office, get some orders shipped and stuff. But yeah, I have to reflash the logo code. I should set up over the air flashing on it, and that way I can reflash it whenever I want to. But right now I've got to pull it off the wall, which is easy enough to do. It's not fixed to the wall. It's actually quite clever. But MSDO. Okay, so they're linked together. And now, so 19, 20, 23. 19 is SDO. 21 is SDI. And clock is 23. Okay. Hey Kevin, thanks for joining. Okay, now I need to do, I've got a chip select 1 and 2, which I've got there on 24 and 26. They're on the other side. Whew, okay, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. And my phone is ringing. From the Philippines. Someone in the Philippines is calling me. I'm not going to answer it. I wonder who's calling me from the Philippines. By the way, my Raspberry Pi is on and powered, you know. Got to live dangerously. Okay, so... No, there should be 24 and 26. That's not right. I'm going to move them over one. 24, 26. Okay, white. 24 is CS1. CS1 is over here. CS2 is over here. I need to connect the grounds. I didn't connect the grounds. That's going to be a pain. I don't know if I can reach them now. I can. Excellent. Ground. These are really good breadboards, by the way. Don't really suffer from any of those bad contact type things. I don't know if it's a scammer. I just don't know what it is. Okay. What ground pin am I connecting it to? Over here. Okay, number 6. So that's ground. Now I need to do the drive enable, and that should be it, other than the stepper out and the 12 volts in. I need to connect the 12 volts in. I'm going to do 12 volts in. Do something a little bit different for the 12 volts in, just to get get the power away. And we're going to ignore what colors I'm using, right? We just don't care. We don't care about the colors. Colors are just... where's my thing? So I'm using just a connector like this, right? So it's like that will be ground and that'll be power, and I just need to do the ground one. Okay, so that'll be power. I still have to connect the steppers. Steppers are going to be a pain because they've all just got loose wires on them. So I'm just using these connectors to get them onto breadboard pins just for now, and I'm going to have to go find some more of them to connect up a second stepper. But I needed the drive enable. So drive enable is on, I've got one on pin 11 and one on pin 29. I need 2 more wires. Why do I need more? Of course I need more wires. Okay, so the 2 more wires I need. Okay, so what I say was I got pin 11. Wait, that's not right. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Oh, that's right. Okay, so 11 and 29. 23, 25, 27, 29. Okay. So 29 is number 2. It goes to drive enable, and this one goes to this drive enable. Not that I necessarily need it. I could just pull them both high. Not using breadboard's power rails. No, there's no power specifically that comes to here. Well, yeah, you kind of. It's not going to be helpful to use power rails in this case and bridge them and whatever. This is fine. It's really no different to me putting this into the power rail and moving those to the power rail. This is the same. It's the same. So that's everything I need. I should be able to wire up one stepper and try it. Although I'm going to have to change my code to use different pins. Okay, so A1, A2. I'll get one stepper working. I'll try it in the second one, and then I'll go get another stepper. And then B1 and B2. Now I've got no power here. That's interesting. Why do I have no power? I should see a... Unless that IO, maybe it's pulled low. Okay, I need to... I'm going to plug power in and make sure it doesn't blow up. Okay, nothing's blown up. That's good. I'll unplug that just for the moment. So I do need to go back to here. And I need to go find, where is my project? Am I still connected? Oh, I am. That is really cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm connected to my Pi, as you can see here. I'm using some code called Shush Engine, which can control the steppers. Now I need to create a new one. So my CS now for Bob 1 is pin 24, and my enable for Bob 1 is 11. I can't remember, am I using pin or IO? We're about to find out, I guess. Except I can't see the chat, I've lost the chat. Where's my chat window gone? Okay, there it is. Good. So if I run the rotation example, if I power it up, nothing happens. So, oh, you can't see the stepper. Anyway, there's the stepper. What have I got wrong? I've got something wired wrong. Excuse me, or something's not connected. Oh, I hate this. Let's unplug the power. This isn't frustrating at all. Okay. VCC IO is on... Wait, maybe I need to change some pins. Motherboard init. No, where's the SPI being set up? Init SPI. Maybe I've got them the wrong way around. SDO and SDI. Let me just check those. But I should see power. I should see a blue LED on here. Green, blue, and red. Green goes to SDO. Yep. Blue goes to SDI. Yep. And purple goes to clock. Yep. And then select. Yep. VCCIO is the one that is worrying me, and I've got that on 27. I don't know where that's being set, where that gets pulled high. Hello, Graham. You'd offer no help whatsoever. That's okay. So, we're in... Right, BCM mode. That's good. Okay. Init SPI, Init SPI start. Wait. Oh, GPI state. Yeah. I can pull the other board out. Let's pull the other board out for the moment. So I don't remember what pin I did have on. Hey John, how you doing? Maybe I need to. I shouldn't need to set up the. VCCIO, I shouldn't need to set that up, but I will. So 13. It's going to be VCCIO out high. No, I still have no blue LED. No, it's not 5 volts. It's so VCCIO previously was on GPIO 2. Was yeah, GPIO 2. Oh, look at that! I unplugged VCCIO and the light came on. So something is pulling something. So that pin is not a good pin. Something else is touching that pin. So I did want to keep. So originally it was on the SCL pin. Oops, sorry. It was on VCCIO was on the SCL, and I wanted to keep SDA and SCL free in case I wanted to do anything with I2C on here. I2C on, yeah. Let's if I move it to GPIO 6. Plug it in. Let me try GPIO 6, which is pin 31. Oops. Okay, that's staying on. So if I plug my power in, I'm not getting any stepper control. Ugh. BCM mode is pin, right? It's not IO. I'm pretty sure. How's the hand doing? Which hand? Oh, my hand? You mean my burn hand is good? It's all healed up. If that's what you meant, John. Have I messed something else up? Did I get them wrong? 24. White goes to CS. And drive goes to 20. Oh, hang on. What have I done here? It's not 1. This is 29. Oh my, hang on. Still no step-by movement. Oh, Austin, how you doing? Okay. I need to double check. BCM, I can't remember. BCM is Raspberry Pi GPIO BCM mode. Yeah, it was it just, I had some, there's maybe a little bit of discoloring on my hand now still. I had a couple of small blisters, but it yeah, it came out okay. So definitely glad about that. Okay, so BCM means that you're referring to the pins by the Broadcom SOC channel number. These are the numbers after the I/O, not did I power back on when I did the last test? What do you mean, did I power? I mean, it could be in panic mode. Is that what you meant? Yeah, I shouldn't need those setup lines. If the light's on, that's all that should matter. But it could be in panic mode. It could absolutely be in panic mode. So let me... The easiest way to power it down is to unplug it because there's leakage from the I/O. Right. So let's try that again. I've put the board into panic mode before where it just won't work. No. No moving stepper. Maybe these not, like, I'm sure this is right. Let me just, 5 is 29. Yep. CE0 is 24. 24 and 26. So CS is 24, which is this here, CS1. Enable is 29. Oh no, enable is not 29, enable is 11. Enable 2 is 29. Still not working. Hey Iggy. it's not, it's Friday. Happy Friday. No, I shouldn't need this, and it's not on there. It's on. Yeah, I shouldn't need that. Oh, what have I got wrong? Something. Clock. It's the clock. I did wire that to the right one, didn't I? I did. And drive enables to drive enable. SPI is all connected. Unless there's a problem with one of my wires. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. If I move this to number 2 anyway, okay, so if I move it back to where it was, GPIO2, GPIO2 is that pin there. Right, if I do that, the light goes off. So 2, maybe it was 3. That is really weird. I wonder if that's a bad wire. It's unlikely. Let's try a different one. No, that turns the light off. They all turn the light off, and it shouldn't be turning the light off. And I wonder if it runs without it. I bet you there's something else totally different. Freedom Friday. I've definitely got do I have any hold? I've got no hold on the stepper. Let me just make sure I've got power coming through from to the stepper. Oh, I wonder if I've got a flat battery now. Oh, excellent. I left my meter on and now I've got a flat battery. Oh, when did I do that? That's annoying. Go get another meter. Okay. Voltage DC. Okay, so I should have 12 volts, and I should have, I think, 3 volts here. Ooh, no volts here. How do I have no volts? No, I've got 2.7. 2.7 doesn't sound right. If I'm running it, 2.7 volts. I didn't check what I had on it before when I was running it. I wonder if it just doesn't like these extra wires I've got hanging around. So I'm going to unplug the 12 volts. I'm going to plug this one in. And I'm going to move these over. And I'm going to tell it to use so this is 26 on this one, and enable is 31. And in the example, I'm going to tell it to use motor 1. And that won't do anything yet because there's no power. If I plug 12 volts in, nope. And no hold on it either. Wow, this is annoying. This is not what I thought I'd be doing right now on the stream. Really don't want to pull it back out again. What I am going to do is, I'm going to unplug that. I'm going to unplug this. Let me just go back to full screen on the thing for the moment. I'm going to unplug that power, and I'm going to take that out and unplug all the red. I can't believe this. get out all the red. Okay, let's get one working again. See if we get one stepper working. This is not rocket science, because I had all this working beautifully last few days. Breadboard hell, exactly. Power. Okay. Put this back to motor 0. And nothing. Oh, that is so frustrating. Okay, the only thing I can think of right now is to put the configuration back to what it was. Good old blue tape, yes. When it's spinning, so that was 8 and 3. CS was on 8. And enable. Oh, hang on a moment. Bet you I'm not going to be able to find my... Where was I looking at the trinamic stuff? I had some documents open. I've got to find them. Damn. I've got too many web browsers open. Way too many web browsers open. Okay. So this document here this was the original configuration. GPIO, VCCIO was on GPIO 2 and chip select was on 24, which is correct. So chip select is on 24 still, and VCCIO was on GPIO 2, which is pin 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this one here, which makes it go off. But where were the rest of them? Clock was on GPIO, was it pin 7? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clock is on 7. SPI clock 23. Yep, 23, 19, 21. And drive was on pin 5. Three, 4, 5. So that's where I originally had it. But that doesn't make sense because I thought I moved it. So let's CS on 8. Or did I move it from this one? So this is from... This is the TMC 5130. Maybe I... See, now I can't remember. There's not the image I want. There was an image they had on here where you could almost work out the wiring. I think it's this one. You can't click on the images to make them bigger. Okay, so they had VCCIO on there, right. Oh, that's better. Now it's gone bright. Okay. I bet you we've got 3 volts now. And then they had this SPI. The CS they had on yeah, 24. Yeah, ground on 25. Anyway. Okay, so maybe this will work, except they've got CS on 24. But my CS was not on. Oh, IO 24. IO 24, which is, wait, no, pin 24. Pin 24, sorry. And where's their enable? Right, they just tied their enable to ground, but I didn't. Hey, Jerry. I put my enable on that one. Right, so CS should be 24. Why have I got 8 here? Where is 8? Up there. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, right. One at a time. What? Oh. No, we have nothing. No, still nothing. What's if I just pull the drive to enable, if I leave it floating, see what happens. This is totally bizarre. I just don't understand what's going on here. Clock. I don't understand why I had this on 8. I think that's... enable has to be pulled low. Yeah, that's why I could just pull it to ground. I might just do that. I need another ground. Where's the ground? I think there's a ground over here. It could be that I've miscounted on the headers, by the way. Nope. This is the most bizarre thing. Oh, gosh. This was all working. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, unless I've... No. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm losing my mind. I'm seriously losing my mind here. I thought I'd be validating my pins and then ordering the board is what I thought I was going to be doing. Not going back to basics. One, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Okay. That's on 17. SDI is on 19. SDI, which is blue. Wait, what? $17, $19. Oh, do I have SDI and SDO the wrong way round? I thought I checked those. If I got SDI and SDO the wrong way around, I'll be so frippin' annoyed. Maybe not. Boost the watching count. Okay, we're going to put this back to 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. Okay, so this is on 24. Clock is on 23. SDO is on 21. SDI is on 19. Okay. And then they're tying everything else to ground, which I can do, but I'd like to be able to control the drive enable or not if I wanted to. 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7. So they put theirs on the clock on 7, drive enable on 5. One, 3, 5. That should be 24, and I don't understand why nothing else is working. Unless, again, I've got it in panic mode. It's possible I've got it in panic mode. Let me just pull it out. And put it back in again. Power it up. And try it. And no. Have you ever wanted to just crack the shits, throw it all up in the air, walk away? I mean, I'd love to just do that right now. Ground control to Major Tom. Oh, it was flickering then. Swap for the second board to be sure. Oh. It's going to be something stupid. Something really silly and stupid. I did change motor to be back to 0. Yeah, I did. I need to restart the Pi. I'm going to restart the Pi. Because I can't think of what else this could be. This is crazy. Use a cable tie on my step as well testing. That's very funny. Again, not how I planned to spend my... I just realised I put my heater on instead of my air conditioner. It's quite warm today. Okay, it's restarting. Sorry, this is not so exciting. What? Oh. Wait. Yep, nope. Connected to the right Pi. Yeah, I'm connected to the right Pi. Oh. So I see the light's gone low. LED's gone low again. No, there's no power going to it. Save me from editing videos that can show. Exactly, yeah, that's why I mentioned at the start of the stream, like, there's no way I could do all this stuff on video. Like, unless I got a bad wire. Like, it's possible I got a bad wire. Like, it is possible. Well, it's unlikely. One, 3, 5. 7 is the clock. And 9 is ground. VCCIO is 17. Which I got wrong on my design, which I need to fix. So this should be VCCIO. That should not be VCCIO. So that's a design change that I know I need to fix. Update the PCB. So VCCIO is going to be wrong now. It's going to have to be to... Oop. To there. Okay. So that's one mistake. Yeah, those cards are cool, except I don't know how I'd fit that on. Like, I'm looking at the screen for reference. SDI and clock. SDO, SDI and clock. I mean, it's quite possible I've got all this wrong. Master out. It's SDI and master in is SDO. Yeah, I can't tell you what's wrong with this. I've definitely got 12 volts power. And there's 24, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, What? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Well, that's not in the right spot. That's interesting. That says that the stepper should be... It should be printing the position. What? That doesn't make any sense. So that's showing the position and the... Hang on. Enable is on 5. That's reading value. Look. It's reading the position, and the position is changing. If it wouldn't be able to read the stepper's position. I wonder if there's a problem with my power supply. Can't be. Dead stepper? No, the position's changing. That doesn't make any sense. How could the position be changing? You see here, it prints, it does a get position, and then it prints an I for what step it's on. So if I just get rid of the step, print, it's changing position. And it pauses, and then it'll go back to 0. And that's from a get position. How can the position be changing if the stepper is not turning? Anyone? If I just... Wait. Let me just... I want to just print the position every 0.2. Okay. If I rotate it, nothing happens. Shouldn't that be able to read the position of the stepper? You would think. Hey, Andy Mouse. Yeah, magic smoke from Sion's head. How can... Unless it's counting it inside the chip and it's nothing to do with the stepper. So, yeah, it must be. So it thinks it's rotating the stepper. It thinks it's rotating the stepper. So the only thing I can think of is It's not connected mic. It's set up for my other stream. It's reading it back. It thinks it's controlling the stepper, and it's not getting anything from the stepper. I can try another stepper, but I find that hard to believe. I'm just trying different cable orientations for the stepper A and Bs at the moment, but so that was the one that I thought was a faulty. Oh, so that was the second board. Let me just put the first board back in. I mean, maybe I spent the pins on that. That was silly. It's not getting any power. Let me unplug the power supply and plug it back in again. I'm going to find that quite unlikely. Really wish I wouldn't do what with power applied. What did I do? I've been unplugging this when I've been working. What do you mean? That's the 12 volt supply. Okay, I'm about to pull another stepper out. Let me grab another stepper. The chances of the stepper going bad is pretty remote. I mean, they're pretty robust. Unplug power. Not even on camera. Yellow, red, and green. And grey. So here's a new stepper. Power. Nope. The CS must be working because it's talking to the chip, right? SDI and SDO should be working because it's getting data back from the chip. The only thing I can think of is the drive enable is not working. And if I put that back to ground, 3, 4, 5. Oops. If I ground the drive enable, so it should always be on. So I know the CS is working. Get that in the hole. So it's the enable. The enable's not working. Okay, let me show you this. Grab some tape. So there's something to do with the enable is still... Whoa. So it's moving, it's got a nice acceleration, deceleration. Oh, what happened? It just stopped moving just then when it got knocked. It got knocked on that wire, it stopped moving. Did something come out? Try that again. There we go. Okay, so stop that, put the other stepper back in, give that a shot. So for some reason it's not able to pull the enable pin low. So maybe I've just chosen a pin that is a bad contender. Maybe something else is controlling the pin. Like maybe I turned something, like it's one of the I2C pins. Maybe I have enabled I2C. Oh, I wonder if that's the thing. Wouldn't that be annoying if I had enabled I2C and it couldn't control that pin? Then it wouldn't be able to do the enable. Oh, not plugged in. And it's working. Catch you later, Andy. So something is interfering with the enable pin, or this wire is just crap. After all of that, enable on 5, and I moved the enable to what? 11. So if I move it back to 11, I save that, and 11 is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, I've now got enable on 11. No, nothing. Enable is on 11. Why is it not being set? Enable is out. Oh, enable motor. Hang on. Nah. So controlling the enable from the Pi is not working. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Wait, what's in 11? What's in enable? Okay, init, enable equals that. And then enable motor, self-enable, GPI low. And M1 enable should be board is importing that as S1. Yeah, should be 11. Enable is S1 M0. Enable. Is internal pull up, pull down control on and off by the Pi. No, it's being pulled. That's the point. When I call motor enable, it's calling enable motor, which is telling the enable pin to go low. And the enable pin is being set here as S1 M enable. Oh, you can't see my screen. I'm so sorry. It's being set here as S1 M enable, and self enable is being set to low. So I'm initializing the motor as 0. So motor is 0, M0 enable, and M0 enable is 11. Right? And 11 is drive enable 1. But if I just force it low, it works. Okay, let's try the other board and just pull in ground low. Okay, I'm gonna... This is gonna be interesting. As in, when I say try the other board, I'm talking about get the other board on as well and getting two motors working, which is the whole point of this to start with. Okay, I'm taking off the enable. I'm going to pull that to ground. Over there. Okay. So let's get. You can't see what I'm doing. Okay. How long have I been streaming for? Any idea how long I've been streaming for? I got no idea. Feels like forever now. Okay, VCCIO. Okay, VCCIO. 37 minutes? 55 minutes? 49 minutes? Okay, that sounds like a bit of uncertainty. Okay, we've got power. Don't want to do CS. We need to do clock. We need to do SDI. We need to do SDO. We need clock, C clock 16. Okay, and I need to also do, I need to ground the enable. Ground, drive enable. Okay, now I just need to do the CS pin. And the CS pin is 24, 26. And I need power across. Ground. Ground to ground. Ground control to Major Tom. Okay, and now I need to find 2 more little clampy things to plug the second stepper in. And lucky I bought bags of them from Adafruit. They're really cool. Nice and easy to use. Will turned it off and on again like we train monkeys. What? Who, what, where? Okay. So other stepper, and I need 4 wires. 4 wires. Great if I could get the right colours. Blue. Blue's not one of them. So green. Bet you there's no matching red. All the red ones are small. Nope. Blue. Oh, so the green, red. Is there a yellow? Yellow. And there's no, is there a grey? No greys. I have to use a white. And a white. That'll do. Okay, so we're going to do grey is going to be wrong end. Grey is going to be white, and green is going to be green. Surprise, surprise. And yellow is going to be yellow. And red is going to be red. Okay, and then we do red and yellow, which is A1 and A2, and green and white, which is B1 and B2. Okay, we now have 2 steppers. I should get some more tape. If I can find where I put my tape. Cut some tape to stick on the other stepper. Anyone doing anything? You all must be doing something way more interesting than what I'm doing right now. This is like terrible. Okay, we have tape on 2 steppers. Plug it in, blow up. Nope, nothing blew up. Okay, so now I need to add some code. Okay, so the second stepper is 26. The enable does not matter. Doesn't matter. And in board, I need to turn these on. Doesn't matter. Enable doesn't matter. And motor should work. And so now in example, I should be able to say that's M1 and M2. I don't need the enable because it's going to be automatically. Oh, come on, the autocomplete. Go away. I want to do the same thing with M2. This pisses me off. And then we want to say spin. Yeah, that's fine. M1, go away. 1, go away. M1. And we also want to spin 2. Why don't I just do this? Let's just make life easy. Motor call that ID. So if ID equals 0, in case we want to do, no, we don't want to do a third one. That's okay. And 2 dot go to target. Oh, that's going to be a thing. This is going to do one at a time. Okay, it's going to spin one of these at a time because this is a blocking call. But that's okay. I just want them to see both spinning when they're both plugged in. One comma 0. 2,0. Okay, see if that works. Here we go. Power's plugged in. Okay. Oh, and an error, of course. Of course. $38. You idiot. Okay. What did I spell wrong? Okay, target. I know you can't see the code. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to. Okay. So that's not working. That's not working because it's just sitting at 0. $24 and $26. Oh, hang on. 0 and 1. Try that again. Still no good. Okay, what have I knocked? Was it go to oh, hang on, maybe I can't, maybe it's having them both turned on at the same time. So it doesn't init, enable motor, disable motor. Where's it setting CS high to use it? Oh, right, to send data. Maybe it needs to set them all low to start with. So he's not setting the CSs low to start with. So maybe they're both on to start with, which would be a problem. Wait. Low initializers. No, they are set to high. What am I talking about? They're both set to high to start with. I'm losing my mind. Catch you later, Mike. This is the worst first stream for this channel. The worst. So let's have a go back and just do 1. And if I don't initialize number 2, let's see what happens. See, one of them should be working now. Can only get better from here. Thanks, Austin. You weren't supposed to agree with me. Hang on. Wait, that's not right. SDI. Is there 3 Ys there? Oh, there is 3 Ys there. Right. So I can only see 2 Ys. Clock is shared. Ground being pulled there, and ground is being pulled over to there. I mean, they're both powered. Take off the 12 volt power. What happens? See, now 1's not working again. Jesus, this is just so annoying. Well, that should be 0. So it's not moving. Not moving. Maybe something to do with the clock 16. So this was working a minute ago. Enable pin can't be the same on both. It's not the same enable pin. Or it's not connected. Okay, I mean, I can change that, but they're not connected. In fact, I'm going to... Okay. Yeah, they're not connected to enable anyway, so it doesn't matter. How, wait, what's 11? Yeah, that was that. They're both connected to the same. That shouldn't matter. It's my first ever stream. Yeah. I don't know. I can try pulling this other board out. Done it again. Bent that pin again. And being a bit rough with this. Okay. How about plug it in? Like, yeah, maybe it's in panic mode again. Maybe I put it in panic mode. And I plug the other one in. See, it's not turning. It's not showing. So before it was an enable issue on the motor. Now it's not, because it's not actually changing position. And ground, and that's enable. Okay, there's nothing else plugged in again. No. Now it's not talking to it. Can't find. Or you can, yeah, you can once it's finished and it's recorded. Again, I don't think it. Well, they're not connected. Wait, so just make sure that is ground. Check this is right again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 24. Yep, look, this is, I'm going to, undo all that, and I'm going to undo all this. Yep, not rotating. This is doing my head in. Absolutely doing my head in. Nope. So everything's connected. I got nothing. Got nothing. This is just the most frustrating, unless there's a problem on the breadboard. There could be a problem on the breadboard, maybe. What are the chances of that? Really? Nope. I'm out. This is just ridiculous. Like, I don't even need power, 12 volt power going to this. It should still think it's moving the stepper. And CS is going to be low for it to trigger, right? So to select it, if I just take CS low, if I can, no. Okay. I've been streaming for too long. I need to go pack some orders and ship them. And I'm going to just pull this apart. I need to reset my brain and try to work out what's going on. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what it is. Super frustrating. I'm probably going to delete this stream. Wow. There's nothing hot on the board. It can't be a bad breadboard. Really bizarre. I don't know, but let me tell you, I am frustrated beyond belief. It's probably just bad wires. Some of these wires, these old wires, like these are really bad old DuPont cables. They're really loose. It could be just a loose wire. I don't know. Thanks, Mako. Okay, folks, thanks for joining. This might stay on the stream. It may not. I don't know. But, wow. That was annoying. Okay. Catch you later. Bye, everyone.